everyone, Will here with my flea market finds for Monday, August 26, 2024. Haven't done a video in a while, well, flea market video in a while, but got some cool stuff to show you. Should be some money makers. It's slow time for selling right now, but that's like this every year this time. But it'll be picking up soon. Now's the time to get the stuff listed. Like I said, got some cool stuff for you. Let's take a look. Okay, first up, this is a keeper. My wife saw this at the flea market and just had to have it, and it really goes good back here on the side of the porch. Table and 4 chairs. Love the edge on this table, like scalloped. I've never seen that on a glass table. So asked the guy how much. He said $75. Guy does estate clean outs. So I offered him $60. He said no. Then I offered $65, and he took it. So had to go back home, get my truck, and loaded it up, and it looks great out here. Not sure how the fabric's going to hold up. We might have to reupholster the chairs with some something a little more weather resistant, but there's not a scratch on this. They must have had it, whoever had it must have had it in a place and it just sat there. So I checked out a new antique shop in the area, and I found these bowls, and I don't know. I guess if you take something and you leave it at the bottom of a lake, and put a sale tag on it, I'll buy it. It's pretty much looks like what these were. But these are, if the tag's correct, these are from Nepal, and these are offering bowls, Buddhist offering bowls. And love the paint, love the wear. See the oxidation on that. I mean, that's some honest wear. Really cool piece. So I'm going to end up keeping these. They weren't cheap. It was like 20 for this one, 25 for this one, and 30 for this one. But I like them. I'm going to keep them for myself, like I said. That is a really neat bowl. So I guess I was on a bit of a bowl kick, so I found this one, and actually got this off eBay. I was looking at it, the guy had $30 on it, and then I didn't buy it. Really cool looking bowl. Love the paint on the outside, and what sold it for me was it got a crack and somebody repaired it. Really neat, really cool piece. So I had it in my watch list, and the guy sent me an offer of $20, and couldn't say no for $20. So I got an instant collection here of antique wooden bowls. The place said these were from the 1890s. They sure look like it, with that amount of age and wear to it. So cool pieces. Check out the sinks. These are Cheryl Wagner, Italy. Never heard of them before, but look them up on eBay, and I should have brought that up on my phone to show you, but you can take a look if you really want to. This sink alone on eBay sold for around $1,200. The guy I bought them from I asked him how much. He said $20 a piece. And I offered him 50 for the 3, and he took it. The story he told me was he went down an alley looking for scrap metal, and these were sitting in the alley. So he made his rounds and came back, and they were still sitting there. And he gathered them up for himself. So he was pretty happy getting $50 for something he just found laying in an alley. Now, I'm pretty happy getting some very expensive Italian sinks. So shipping is definitely not going to be cheap on these, but they're beautiful and expensive, and I can figure out a way. May have to make a crate for them, but this one has some wear to it. Little chip right here. That's probably the worst thing. That's on the bottom edge. You know, a little bit of caulk in there. Still plenty of room for profit on these, and the 2 matching gray ones here. So we'll see what we can do with these, but should make some money. Picked up a wrestling shirt. Bought this from the guy who wore this. He was having a yard sale. He told me he got this back in 1976, 77. I can never really understand why somebody would hold on to something for 40 years and then just sell it for $5. But that's what he did. So really cool varsity sweater. Not sure what that'll bring. The basket, Longaberger. I forget what these are going for, but I paid $10 for it. I think that's an easy $50 piece. My son bought some rolls of solder, $1 a roll. Can't go wrong there. He'll use them himself. And I went out and did some metal detecting. Well, me and my boys, looking for there's a Revolutionary War campsite near here. Where exactly, I'm not quite sure. So we went out into the woods and did some metal detecting and found some stuff. This is probably, well, the coolest piece I found was a sleigh bell, about that big around, and I couldn't find a thing. I set it off somewhere, I can't find it, but it's around. Cool looking piece. This looks like a hose nozzle. It kind of tapers. That's been in the ground for a very long time to get that much oxidation. Not quite sure what that is. It's some kind of large nail. Thought this was a coin at first, but it's just the end of a shotgun shell. Square nail, always good find. Square nail. Piece of molded, melted lead. That's a unknown. Looks like, I don't know what that is. Big washer. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Piece of tin. Modern bullet. Another little unknown piece of metal. And of course it's not metal, but I found this laying on the ground. I thought that was cool. Little piece of obsidian. So we're going to go back to that site, maybe go down the road a little bit from it. It was a large encampment from the Revolutionary War, so fingers crossed. I'm looking to get myself a Revolutionary War uniform button. That would be the ultimate for me. So we're going to head back out, and it should be good with the weather going into fall. Oh, this is a priest collar inside this. It's very, you can see it inside there. It's a priest collar inside this leather and cloth bag. Paid $5 for it. It's just, it is severely beat, but never seen one like it. Bethlehem Steel employee badge. This is anything Beth Steel is always collectible around here. I'm actually surprised that I don't find more, considering how close I live to the old Bethlehem Steel place and how many thousands of workers work there. I got some baseball cards. Something a little different for me. Was heavy into baseball cards back in the 80s and into the 90s. Baseball card collecting got a little crazy back then. People were starting to think you could retire on them. It's kind of like where it's at now, because it's came back. There's Gil Hodges, Bob Gibson, Jim Hunter, Roger Maris, Hank Aaron, Eddie Murray rookie card, Al Kaline, Ricky Henderson second card. That's in good shape. Nice corners, no wrinkles. And the best one of all is the Ted Williams. So it's got really good corners. A little wrinkle here, very hard to see. But my goal is to get these sent off to be graded, or not all of them, but the better ones, and see what kind of see what they come back rated as. I actually paid $150 for this stack of cards, but if it gets some decent grades, it should be well worth it. We'll see. I'll have to keep you updated on that. Fly trap, very rustic, really well made actually. $8 on that. Not quite sure what it'll bring, but never quite seen one quite like that. The picture is it's titled "Who's There?" Nice young woman coming down the steps holding a candle. This is by Gutman and Gutman. The artist Bessie Pease Gutman. She's well known for her baby pictures. But I've never seen this one, so she has a lot of collectors, so maybe that one will bring some good money. Paid $5 for that. Got a couple tomahawks, and really cool pieces. This one is marked J. Darnell. Couldn't find any on eBay. However, I found some on WorthPoint. That's about a $200 tomahawk right there. This one, really well done. It's marked Polaris. These are on eBay. They retail around $200. So who knows what I could get. Love the differential heat treatment on this one. They use a couple different metals. Got the file work going down the back. Really nice piece. So probably get near 200 on this. Probably get around 150 for this. They cost 30 a piece. Got a M4 bayonet for the M1 carbine, or at least most of it. I'm missing part of the handle. But for $10 I couldn't pass it up. Got a knife, got a little rust on it sitting out here. But this is a Sabatier elephant, 4-star elephant. Chef knife, that should bring about 80 bucks for that. I paid 15. Silver plate flatware. This is, even though it's silver plate, people still want it. This is pattern's called Narcissus, and it's about 30 pieces here. Should bring between $4 and $5 a piece. Paid $9. A whole box of football cards, and these are puzzle pieces. Here's one here. This was puzzle number 7 puzzle. This sold for $3 for one pack on eBay. So there's a 6, there's a 7 here. So at $3 a pack, there's got to be over 200 packs in there. If I can get that much for them. They're all in pretty good shape. Paid $40 for the box. These are really cool. These are, didn't know this term before, burgees. They're different yacht club flags. This is Otter Point Yacht Club, and gotta look most of these up, but these are all yacht clubs, and when I hear yacht club, I think money. This would be pretty cool. This is the colors of Ukraine. Something YC is yacht club. That one's been flown a little bit, so I got 13 of them at $5 a piece. So 65 for the pile of them. Hopefully that could be a really good money maker. A drain cleaner for $5. What else am I missing here? Oh, check out the spur. Love the spur. I'm running out of time here on my phone, but I mean on the camera. But that is a heavy duty spur. Love the detail on the leather. Relic condition, but still, you can strap that to your boot. Unfortunately, I only have the one. Is that a left or a right? Is there a left or a right on? I guess it is on Spurs. Let me know. But really cool piece. That would look great hanging on somebody's wall. Paid $12 for that. And a couple pieces. I have a set like this hanging up in the Airbnb, and we're going to put this on the other wall. Pretty cool. It's 3 pieces there. So there you go. See if we get some of this stuff listed. So until next time, it's Will Yard Sales Survivalist. We'll talk again soon.